Remember, the plan is Emperor Mir has first wants to bring your party within the city along with him so he can try to get some help within the city.
Yep.
But we need
Once,
to get a cannon.
yes, you also need to. Didn't you already get some? Didn't you already decide to head to Novigrad to get the supplies there?
Yeah,
Yes.
we were gonna
Yes.
go via Novigrad.
So
We were
you're
gonna
going.
teleport there, then teleport from Novigrad there, without and to meet Amir there.
Yeah.
I think was the
Okay.
plan.
But we need something to know when we can do it at the same time.
But we just agreed to time. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Also, it'd be nice to tell somebody on our one of our allies of our plans.
Okay, and then you will, and then after you are done getting the supplies, you're going to meet him there along with the forces, who will quickly move in. I believe the plan from Asire is to. I believe the plan with the spellcasters is they're going to teleport the forces in as soon as possible through a chaotic portal, since there won't be room for subtlety. And they're going to move into the
Yep.
city as fast as possible.
Yep. And because it's a teleportation circle, we don't have to worry about missing.
Yes, indeed. There is a secret one. You will have to hurry along, and then you are sailing the west wing of the palatial grounds. Yes, and with your siege machinery, you plan on busting through the gates there, as the walls are not designed for modern siege machinery. More so warded against direct magic. As okay, very well. You continue your rest, getting relaxing, and and basically preparing yourselves for tomorrow. Uh, when you see the nervous, twitchy conscript that the prisoners had appointed their commander comes to you, Renaud. Excuse me.
Yes.
May I speak with you?
Very well. What is it you need?
Alone, please.
Fine.
He will come with you. If you remember, he is the one that Amir stated had killed much of his family, and absolutely desecrated them. A former disgraced noble. He will bring you to some frosty nearby trees. The night is quiet. A lot of the talking has simmered down, with people getting ready to rest for what is perhaps the greatest moment in their lives. He gulps and he speaks. You're a warlock too, yes?
You're a warlock?
Uh, he will slowly but surely, with shaking hands, bring out a blood colored gem as he clenches it in his hands. You see the gem is much resembles what yours once did.
Oh, god damn it. When did this happen?
When I was younger.
How long ago?
When I still had a family. A few years back. I don't even know what year it is. A few years back, I started to get strange urges. The desire to hurt those I loved. At first, I thought I was becoming insane. I had thought of saying something, asking for help, but something kept staying my tongue, as if I was being controlled, and yet it felt much like it was me. Slowly but surely, the temptations of the urges became stronger, and then one day, I
Renaud will
snapped.
raise his hand. That's enough, I know.
You too? the, by the gods.
It's not you. You are being influenced by an outer force. Do you know of the god Koramagtara?
That means lion-headed spider and elder, yes? Elder is this world's terminology for elven.
Let me turn off this music. Okay, that was not
Yeah, I sometimes
appropriate.
had visions of a spider spinning its web. I continued to get urges, but fortunately, I was captured. The gym was part of me, but I was bound in Dimeridium, imprisoned there, tortured for any knowledge I might have, as if I knew about any other warlocks. Lord Amir truly is great to have stopped me in my before I could enact any bloody rampage.
I would like to roll an insight check on this man.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry for not going private. Does private hide it from me as well?
You would want blind if you want to hide it from yourself. Renaud, he seems to be sincere thus far. Although there is always the risk of him being a particularly good liar. You warlocks are unusually
Yep.
adept at such deception.
Well, I mean, he might not actually have that good charisma. You don't necessarily need it to be a warlock.
Certainly. He will go on. And so, I've lied in that prison for many years, barely practicing my magics, but then, just a few months ago, the urges suddenly stopped. Most of my magic faded. I was free. But I see that you yourself are a successful warlock. I want to use my powers for good. Do you think there can be any salvation, any hope for what I've done, that I can use my powers for what's right? Or do you think for me to delve back into them would be to risk calling back the urges once again?
These powers you see, this gem, you'll pick it up and throw it away. That is what you must deny. All power can corrupt. Divine, arcane, it does not matter. Personally, I don't know if you would be able to handle it. But, as I know right now, there is no warlock, patron, that has your best interest in mind.
I see.
I believe I am the only free warlock that exists.
By the gods.
However,
How can you be sure you're free? What if you've fallen under an influence that you don't realize?
everybody is influenced by something.
Okay.
And besides, I have this ring. He'll raise up his hand and the ring of mind shielding will appear on his finger.
It helps you against influence.
Indeed.
So if you were to take it off, you would be taken over?
No,
Isn't that dangerous?
that is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it helps.
I see. Do you know if
Hey,
other
Destiny.
rings exist in this world? Yes.
can I level up and not in that way? Can I level up from warlock to patron?
Oh god, Renault becomes a new patron. Oh.
Your sword can grant those powers,
Oh boy.
but but how will you speak to your sword, Renaud?
You gotta learn some Elvish there, buddy.
Um. Oh, my sword can grant those powers. Oh boy. Well, Can I commune with it?
How would you commune with it with your ring on?
Who
Wait,
knows, your
what?
sword could have been talking the
Wait a
entire
second.
time.
I thought it just couldn't talk.
Oh.
Huh. This is mind-opening.
Excuse me?
I'll need some time alone, real quick.
Okay. Do you... should I talk to you after the battle tomorrow, or...
Sure, if you're alive and I'm alive.
Very well. He will nod. Thank you. I just want to make up for all the evil I've done. Even if I am pardoned here, it'll never make up for the guilt in my heart.
Listen,
I just know that whatever that was, some of it had to be me.
if I were you, I wouldn't pursue warlock then. I'd pursue priesthood.
I know no other way to become as mighty as your people, as you people.
It's not about being mighty. You don't need to be mighty in order to make a difference.
Very well. Then I shall take your advice. I shall become a servant of the Church of the Black Sun. He nods.
Very well. Whatever religion you want.
Thank you. I will try to redeem myself. And I promise I shall become as mighty as you do, as you are. And I will use it for good. Good luck in the battle tomorrow. I hope we all come through it all right. So we'll wander off back to the campsite. Renaud, you stand alone inside a grove.
Well, I know it's good at least. Oh, god damn it. I'll slip off the ring of mind shielding. Hey.
As you slip off the ring of mind shielding, your brain is instantly blasted by impressions images. You see a magnificent iron throne stretching out in your mind. Limitless swords and maces, weapons, crossbows, bolts, all interlinking to form a grand structure. Almost a monument of iron, a monument of power, as it graces you with its presence. It does not speak, but it only gives a single impression. The impression that evil must be vanquished. As it was born from evil, now it does good, and now it shall serve to vanquish those and seek the righteous path. It fills you with a melancholic sense of glory, of power that can be granted. You know, with this sword, this artifact, you could leave behind a legacy past your death. This sword could be a patron unto others.
And I will be the Lord of Blades.
Oh my god. Anything else, Renaud?
Wait, was that a reference that I'm not aware of?
No, just the way you said it.
Okay.
Very well.
Who will be my first warlock?
Meanwhile, the party rests as matters of faith and state proceed. The war rages on, and far beyond, the stars twinkle in the night sky, so ever so slightly different from the twilight sky that graced you in Malevolence Realm. Early on, your party shall awake, fully rested, ready to go. Every expense had been made by the followers to give you proper conditions to rest in, as Amir had made it quite clear that you needed the best lodgings possible in order to rest. And so the Nazicans and the Dragonborn cavalry alike fashioned together one of the remaining log cabins together into something of minuscule comfort, but it was enough for your long rest. You feel ready for the day. It's felt like forever since you've been this fit, even if it's only been a few days. Years are going by in days.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Today is the day
We
you
die. Wait,
restore
what?
the rightful emperor to the throne, or the campaign ends.
Wee.
All right, let's do it.
Would you like to travel to Novigrad?
If this is going to be the ultimatum day, well, I would like to do one thing.
Yes.
So use. Already, I would like to use this power to bestow somebody some power.
Okay, go ahead.
But it might be somebody you weren't prepared for.
Go ahead.
I wish to cast a dream on Ms. Ferre.
Ooh. You cast Dream on Miss Ferre as you find yourself glancing on the drow's dreams. They were previously non-existent, as she was in an intense stretch of deep meditation, and she feels you on her subconscious. She chooses to let you in. Who are you?
I appear
Actually,
in my.
She will speak in Elven. Grandpa.
She hasn't learned Common yet.
It's been a few days. Weeks, maybe, at most.
Well, we're in a dreamland, so I can give plenty of impressions
Go ahead.
on what my meaning is.
Double check screen to make sure you can actually do that.
You basically have complete control over the dream, as far as I can tell.
Very well.
Yeah, okay. I'll do my best. And this isn't my first rodeo inside of a dream. Basically, I want to let Miss Ferre know that there can be good in this world, and that I saw something in her that perhaps one day, when she's old enough and strong enough, she can fight back against all the misfortune that has become her. And I want her to inherit the power of Renaud's good hexblade, and for her to develop those powers on her own.
She scowls, crying something. You make out the word warlock in the elven speech, as she just shouts at you. She seems suspicious, Renaud.
I want to let my sword do. I think the sword of the Iron Throne is gonna be better at
Your
communicating
sword will
this than me.
immediately run away with the idea as it depicts a grand landscape of justice, of swords arcing through wrongdoers, of the mighty justice being dealt out, of swords being beaten into plows, but also part of the sentient might that is the throne.
And of course, I want her to be able to accept this, not, give it to her if she doesn't want it.
Almost as if guided by the sword, you seem to just unconsciously extend an offer of power through the sword. You feel a minute amount of the sword's power link her to you, as you will grant Miss Fairy a level in Warlock. Congratulations.
And then the dream will end.
Wonderful.
Man, I'm a patron now, guys. What the fuck?
Level up.
This is kind of freaky. I hope she can handle it.
Unthar, you had your own experience overnight. Are you there, Cubs?
I am here.
Okay. Overnight, you felt a deep sense of anxiety as you went to bed. You lie in a makeshift cot with assembled leaves warmed by the Dragonborn's indirect breath. A fire in the middle with a very basic stew set out for you. Very basic rations, giving you some sustenance. It's almost like an inn, if a cruel facsimile of one. And yet your anxiety just won't go away. Something doesn't feel right. You see an old crone in your dream. She looks at you in sorrow and shakes her head. She points behind you.
What is behind me?
You glance and you see a temple entirely destroyed as various people, Scoia'tael by the looks of it, go through it. Clerics and other lowly, what do you call it? Religious servants. What is the name?
Acolytes?
Disciple,
Acolytes, yes.
acolytes.
Acolytes are put to the sword, begging for mercy. You see one offering to help them, heal them, only for her to be put down as well.
I cast flame wall, dream flame wall, and burn everyone.
Your flame wall doesn't seem to reach them, as you just see the old crone beside you, shaking her head silently. She touches your hand, and you see more of this, various shrines within the woods being destroyed. None quite so large as the larger temple you just saw being put to the flame, but still a problem nonetheless. You also see the march of countless servants of Melile being quickly transported. Some already meeting their doom, intercepted midway. It is a battle. These are small, tiny scale battles of magic that has never been seen on this scale in this world. This is the most magical conflict ever fought, and the Order of Melile has become at the forefront of it, thanks to your donations, for better or worse. And it seems that in doing so, they have made themselves a target.
Well, I guess I wrestle with it and try to sleep as best I can. There's nothing I can do at this point.
You wake up. The halo having appeared over your head unconsciously, almost protectively. With it, so does your party. Very well. Amir will... You see Amir just a few minutes later as your party gets ready will come into your cabin. I will be waiting at the strike of 8. He pulls out a wristwatch. A sire has her own. At 8, you must come with any supplies you have, as we must begin moving immediately. You have the ability to change us into the shape of wind, yes?
I do.
We must use that the moment that we arrive. If we do not, we will be doomed. A sire in malevolence will be transporting everyone else shortly thereafter. Our arrival is going to act as a diversion. If I die, then any attempt to retake this throne will be unsuccessful. The others, except perhaps Morvan. But he will be coming along with me, so the point is likely moot. Do you understand?
Yes.
Very well. We will be wreaking grim tidings. Many innocent within my kingdom will die today. Many of those who never asked for this. Harden your hearts. Order is preferable to chaos here. And remember that however much you hate me, you must solidify your hatred against Vilgefortz more. Good luck. Will you proceed into Novigrad?
Oh, let's do it.
Here we go.
Forward Christian soldiers and such.
Okay, how will you move into Novigrad?
Well, that's a fairly easy one.
I just need to make sure so we can track this.
Yep. There you go. Cast a spell. Teleport from here to...
Very well. As you chaotic portal into Novigrad, the moment you appear,
Yeah, we gotta go through customs.
you feel an anti-magic
go
field
through
instantly
customs.
generate. It's a very jarring feel, and you see that your simulacrum will just kind of collapse for a second, only for it to suddenly deactivate as you see some spellcaster, some sellsword-looking individual. In fact, one who looks very familiar, just nodding and shouting, "It's them."
How familiar?
Roll me an intelligence check.
+1, baby?
Can't quite place it.
let's see if I can remember.
Let me
That's
inside
the
as
wrong check, sorry.
No. You don't remember either, Sergeant.
Come on,
Oh,
insight,
yeah,
you
you're
said?
the dude.
Yes, you killed many of my friends at Renfrey.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I remember you massacring her.
That's intelligence check.
Oh,
not
intelligence. I
insight.
thought I said insight, sorry.
Jesus, 31.
I would wreak my vengeance, but I'm being paid not to mind until the end of this war.
Yes,
Yeah, I have
sorry
a slight
about
boost to
that.
my insight.
Sorry won't cover it.
Anyway.
Yeah, alright, we just leave.
Okay. So what are you getting? What are you doing?
Is Gimbal Nickel in town?
Probably not.
You'll ask around and you'll get a firm affirmative no.
Damn.
Alright,
We need a
to
cannon.
talk to Dandelion, so let's go and get a cannon from him.
Yeah.
You go to Dandelion. And I'm sorry. But you find him in a very grim scene. You find him just leaning down, clutching his head as he looks over some notes. You see he's busy moving around his guard are busy moving around various figures on a map of the north, discussing various troop placements and the such. There's a lot of gunpowder weapons here, and you see them also You see they've also wheeled in some kind of weapon that resembles like a cannon, except it has multiple smaller barrels as if a normal gun with a crank attached to it on one side. A large belt of bullets seems to feed into it. It looks very similar to one of the devices that Lynxer orc would have utilized in his strange mechanized device. Dandelion will glance at you, and without warning will just say, Eddern's been destroyed.
What?
The Underdark forces poured forth since Mordred was uncontested. They wreaked havoc and soon started brainwashing local commanders. In the chaos, several spellcasters moved in and tore down magical defenses. They destroyed the capital immediately. Currently, there's ongoing battles, an ever-growing chaos between brainwashed or brain-dead commanders captured by Mordred. There's feasts going on, horrible feasts of just dozens of people devoured alive by those mind flayers, and those horrible worms destroying whole cities. Kedwin's the same way, but they weren't going to be a viable force anyway. Everyone's hunkering down, just trying to survive. A whole city, and there's arcane messes everywhere. Vilgefortz himself showed up. Philippa Eilhart was able to prevent the capital from being destroyed, but just barely. The place was hit by a meteor swarm.
Where's she?
Where is she? She's busy planning moves with the Lodge of Sorceresses. They're trying to discuss whether they should completely abandon Eddern.
The note that's in Sergeant's hand, he just rips up.
I'm so sorry, but there are consequences.
Yeah, it's okay. That just caught me off guard. Holy shit.
General Wilhelm is, as far as we can tell, possessed by the Mind Flayers and ordered his men into a suicidal charge. We think he was likely had his brain devoured and his body's being puppeted.
He didn't have much of a brain to begin with.
He died defending your country.
And I will too.
Dandelion shakes his head. What are you guys doing here? Another failure?
No.
We need to acquire 2 cannons to take down Nilfgaard.
Give them 2 cannons. What size do you need them to be?
Basically, if we don't come back, that's it. It's over.
If we do, then the Nilfgaardian front will be completely removed. And we at least have some good news from this day.
Okay. Really? You're that confident?
Well, it's either that or we're all dead.
Take your choice.
We don't fail more than twice.
There's no stealth checks here. We're fine.
Yeah.
Bring them some potions as well. He'll snap.
Giant strength. Damn it.
We don't have any. We need to save it.
Okay.
My country was just destroyed.
We'll take revenge. Don't worry.
Speaking
Sergeant.
of that, he'll hand you your party 2 potions of vengeance. Who do you want to distribute them to?
What do potions of vengeance do?
Return
Potion
50%
of
of
vengeance.
damage.
As an action or a reaction, the user can choose to drink this potion. Upon the start of their next turn, the user reflects 50% of all damage they take from a single damage source. I should modify that.
Mine says 75%.
I mistyped then. It was 50%.
So it's Bramble Vest from League?
They take onto a target onto the attacker. It's not within 50 feet. I typed it fucking wrong. Okay. Who wants the Here, I'm gonna.
I'll take one.
I gave you a corrected one, Sergeant. Okay. And then, Renaud, you get one. Does anybody else want one?
I don't
I'll take
intend to
one.
be. Yeah, I think it's.
I intend to be in damage range.
Yeah.
I
I gave you a potion of vengeance.
So we about to be up in that ass.
I also ordered a bunch of potions of healing. I managed to outbid Tamario with the gold you've given Novigrad. He
Wait, if
smiles very
Novigrad is
smugly at
threatened,
that.
if Novigrad is threatened, inform us, and we will be hastened back with all haste.
If Novigrad is threatened, you better finish your business in Nilfgaard, or else we're doomed either way.
Yeah.
True,
He-
but we may stay in Nilfgaard for a short period to attempt
You
to
see the
gather
guards
supplies
will
and
almost
resources.
reverently bring out some casks as they say, "Are you certain?" They've proven themselves that they're one of the best sources of chaos in the north, and they're turned against our enemies. Of course I'll give them whatever they need. As he brings out 4 potions of supreme healing.
Oh,
I'm gonna pinch one of those though.
Okay, so Melissa's getting one.
I'll take one.
Do you want to just give everyone one?
I think that's probably best.
That's probably for the best.
Okay, very well. Potion of supreme healing. Where is it? Oh yes, there it is. Unthar gets one. Sargent gets one. Melissa gets one. It is adding them all, right? Yes, perfect. And then finally, Renaud gets one. And look at those nice icons.
Yeah.
Someone worked really hard on those in the SRD module I use. Very well. Dandelion will also receive a message from the guards. Okay, we have a few cannons we can make available to you immediately. We have about 100 blacksmiths we imported into Novigrad, making our guns and our cannons, and we have several. Most of them have been buckshot, but we do have some that fire actual cannonballs in case Vilgefort surprises us with a one of those giant mindworm things. What size do you need? We have a 10-ton cannon and a 5-ton cannon.
10 tons, fine.
Okay, I'm warning you, it's not going to be very mobile, for obvious reasons.
Indeed.
We couldn't build traditional wheels on it, so we built a kind of like makeshift tread. But the problem is,
How much can Sergeant lift?
Certainly not 10 tons.
But the problem is we don't have good material for the tread. We use leather, but you're gonna need some oxen or one very large barbarian to pull it.
I think mobility is going to be important here,
Yeah.
Sergeant. We're
Maybe
on
just
the
a
attacking
five-point.
force here.
Okay, and I'll get you
Well-
the 5-ton cannon then.
We'll be using, if you have them, adamantite balls.
Wait,
I don't think that'll be necessary.
you want You want an adamantite projectile? You want us to use adamantite on that?
I don't think that would be
No,
necessary.
that's a waste of adamantite. That
Okay.
can be used for defensive purposes.
Okay. Have them cast adamantite immediately. We have a spellcaster in Novigrad, an artificer, who can create it within an hour.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Oh, in that case.
This better be worth it. We're gonna melt down a few swords to do this, but
Here,
I don't think they were gonna be
actually-
useful anyway.
Actually, you don't need to melt down some swords. I'm gonna put 3 ingots on the table.
He hands it to someone, and you see Felipe kill you in the room, just nodding along.
Yeah.
Very well. I shall deliver these post haste as he leaps out the fucking window.
I drop the 50-pound adamantite chain as well.
No,
Take that,
no,
Phil.
we're fine. We got 3.
We got
3
it.
ingots will be 9.
No, I
you
need more.
you don't need an entirely adamantite ball. You just need a coating. The entire adamantite ball will be a complete waste of resource. It's just edging it.
But I want to be able to throw them too.
Sergeant, please.
I could do some damage to that castle.
I deleted the adamantine ingots out the foot of a hole.
You're not seriously planning on taking on the Palace of Nilfgaard, are you? Because
We'll just have to take it and remove a dragon from the throne room.
Quick in and out.
Quick in and out. Should take like 5 minutes.
I think it's going to take 10, actually.
Listen, this could be valuable information we could gain about Nilfgaardian defenses. We need to think about war 30 years down.
Yep.
Can I send Felipe kill you with you guys?
Sure.
You know what? Why not?
More people on board is never harmful.
Eventually, Felipe Killiu will go back, and you see him carrying an ice chest, literally steaming, as he opens it up, as he reveals a freshly forged adamantite cannonball.
Wow.
The core is built with steel. We expended. It was the best quality apparently, and then it was surrounded with the adamantite. I believe Ibier Hattori was crying when he poured it down to be fired at the Nilfgaardians. He seemed to cry about how amazing how many amazing things he could make with the ingot. I laughed at him.
I laughed.
Let's just say, this will be the cannonball that stops Nilfgaard from invading the north. Tell him that.
I won't. I know the value of discretion.
We can tell him later.
So, are we assassinating someone?
Yeah, in a sense.
I think we're fighting a dragon. I don't know, Scaly. What do you think? What was it again? Look at you, Enold.
It was an informational hazard. We don't know.
I see. Much like the monster you were bringing me to slay. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I see. Very well. I was curious how my sword would fare against such a beast. Then let us proceed, gentlemen.
And Dandelion, you're not sending Felipe along just to assassinate Emir when we're done, are you?
Dandelion looks annoyed. If I wanted Emir to die, I would just not give you any aid.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, we don't really like him either.
No. I've met him when he's younger. He was a lot nicer back then, but he quickly became cruel, following the death of his wife and then the loss of his child. He shrugs. Very well. By Melittle's grace you go.
By Melittle's grace we go.
Okay. Go to the teleportation circle. They'll very quickly lift the block for it.
Yep.
You'll move to the teleportation circle. Very well. You look at the time. The time is 7:30. You don't have long.
We've got the cannon, we've got the cannonball.
Yes, you have the two cannons. They wheel in the two 5-ton cannons.
Well, I think it's time for an inspiring speech.
Do any of you... The guard will look at you. Do you need anything else?
Hang on. Do any of us know how to fire those?
I will be kind and remind you that Amir asked that you bring horses.
Do we have any spare horses?
Yes. How many do you need?
God. Can I roll an intelligence check to see if I can remember how many we needed?
No. I'll just let you know. From the look, you think you'll need about 20 horses in total. Some of the they had enough. They only needed technically 17, but some of those horses looked a little unhealthy from the fighting. So
Can we have 25 horses, please?
Yes, we can deliver it post haste, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, inspiring speech.
As Renaud quickly gives a speech, the guards move at double time as they quickly bring some horses. Some of them don't look quite martial quality, but others are like extremely thoroughbred. You can tell like they are large ones meant for warfare.
And how much is inspiring speech worth these days?
23.
23.
I assume both you and your simulacrum are casting
Mage armor?
Yes.
Yep. I just wanted to
And,
make sure that was done.
So once we teleport, will basically the assault be happening immediately?
But we can double check with Amir when we get there. Like, I think we're ready to go now. Anything else? We've got cannons, horses.
Yes. And I believe the plan was to bring your forces once you've mustered some allies within the city of Gold Nilfgaard itself.
City of
Correct.
Golden Towers.
Yes, and
And
muster
everybody
them
gets a
onto the-
6 level 8.
onto the
Not
western
everybody.
side of the palatial grounds, where you'll use fog cloud to hide your approach until it gets dispelled, just using it for as much immediate cover as possible. And you'll blast your way in using the cannon fire.
Yep.
And, so it won't be happening immediately. So we don't need to, like, start buffing right now.
Well, aid last 8 hours, mage armor last 8 hours is the point.
What about, like, Crown of Stars?
I don't think it's going to be an hour. So I advise holding off that.
Yes. I'm afraid this will be a very non-short rest heavy series of encounters.
Well, you know, I
General.
have freaking Mystic Arcanums to use.
That is true.
Like,
So, are you slowly the minutes tick down? Is there anything else you want to do here?
Just before we all die, I do want to confirm Miss Fairy was consenting for the
Yes.
power, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
She relented when you let the sword do the talking for you. Despite the fact that it is a just weapon, it still feels entirely foreign, alien, thinking on a different grand scale than you do, Renaud. Although, fortunately, a very noble one, at least by the looks of it.
Okay,
Probably one of the few greater entities you've seen with such noble intentions.
Evil, do you want the aid, or do you want to give it to somebody else? Because I'm going to take
Simulacrum
one.
should take it.
Okay, put it on the simulacrum.
Okay, boost your simulacrums max.
Yeah.
Myself.
25.
30. It's 6th level.
We had this conversation last time.
3rd level is 10. 4th level is 15.
Yep.
5th level is 20.
Yep.
Wait, there's
6th
Tom.
level was 25.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. I can't even do math this morning. Or whatever the hell time it is.
It's because we had this conversation last time.
You're right, we did. Apparently, I can't even fucking do basic counting. this
should we
morning.
mind blink Sergeant?
And then Sergeant, give yourself another 25.
I think we should mind blink Sergeant.
That's probably a good idea.
Because one of the few things we heard about the impersonator is that they can bend will.
Yeah.
Simulacrum, always we go.
I want to go to our house first.
Dude,
Totally.
we're literally about to. It's literally a minute till we leave. Why
Oh,
do you
is it?
feel
Okay,
that?
never mind. I'll just
Why?
leave Chomsky here. Go, Chomsky. It's your job to tell the story.
What is Chomsky doing?
he's. I'm leaving him here to wander back to our house so we can tell the story after we die.
That's how much faith you have.
It's not about faith.
I'll always remember you for freeing me from that dumb bitch.
That dumb bitch.
Come back.
I had to be under that fucker's rule for like 500 years.
The world still needs you, you freak of nature.
I hope to see you again, my best friend.
Aye. Best friends forever.
Oh, God.
A tear slowly rolls down the animated dentures as it will wind away, freaking out guards.
Oh,
My God, kill it! As you hear the sound of dodging and flying. Wonderful. As your party will as the clock will strike 8 on your stopwatch, as Melissa will summon forth a chaotic portal, as your party also at the same time mind blanks Sergeant. The telep, you feel the portal take hook. Thank God, as your party will step through, including Felipe kill you. As you will walk through, and you will find Amir, Morvan, and a sire waiting for you on the other side. There's been a change of plans. I had a better idea.
All right.
Malevolence will bring everyone else here. A sire will be helping me with some interesting tactics.
Well, you're more experienced with tactics than us.
How many can you turn into a cloud, cleric?
How many can I turn into a cloud?
Where would we be without Windwalk?
Right?
Those player beads, dude, they have paid for
They've,
themselves.
they've paid for themselves once and again. Up to 10.
Very well. Turn us all into clouds.
I rubbed them beads and we are all windwalkers.
As you all become windwalkers, quickly zooming through the air, and you can see this has immediately attracted some attention, although they don't seem to have anything immediately as you zoom very close by as Amir leads you close to the ground, as he'll speak. We cannot go too far up or else we will be vulnerable to their anti-air protections. As you will quickly zoom by us, he will lead you into a very large, luxurious, apartment-filled area, as he will step forth onto a balcony, once again solidifying, a sire and Morven following him. Would your party like to join him?
Sure.
As long as he's not actually the impersonator.
I would
Melissa,
stick to his form.
Minor
You-
chance or something?
your true sight shows that he is the real Slim Shady.
Amir.
The real Slim Shady.
It was him all along.
He will look to your party as you walk inside, and you see a very surprised family mid-conversation eating some breakfast, including what seems to be a half-tailored Nilfgaardian soldier, as Amir will bark an order. Grab the family.
Okay.
Will do. As Felipe Kill You will immediately grab one of the children.
Oh,
What the?
God.
Who are you? As he will see Amir. Hello. My lord, what are you doing? I believe we must have a very frank discussion. You are one of the ones loyal to the impostor, the usurper to my throne. I'm not loyal to anyone except who's on the throne. If it's the impostor like the rumors claim, I follow the throne as the Emperor Brigade's mandate is. I'm the rightful heir. I just follow orders. Please, leave my family out of this. Do I look like I will? I can't. There's no way my forces would. You can't seriously think you can blackmail me into this. The usurper would doubtlessly do worse. I don't need to do worse. I just need you to do one thing for me, and I will spare your family. What do you want? A sire will delve into your mind. She will change it. You mean to brainwash me? Yeah. No. She would have to maintain concentration on such a thing. And you are not worth that. No. You are going to voluntarily fail against this attack on your wisdom, on the force of you. But Felipe, shall we mean business? Her life or her hand? Let's start with her hand. As without delay, Felipe will cut off the child's hand.
Oh, God.
As she starts screaming, as Felipe just smirks and quickly bounds up the hand, forming a very messy tourniquet as blood still spurts from the stump. Morvan will glance at your disgust, Renault, and will just say simply, Vilgefortz or Amir?
Do what you're doing.
Please, okay, fine! Sire. Yes, my lord. Don't worry. None of this happened exactly as you thought. As you see, Melissa, she begins to cast Modify Memory.
I ain't gonna do anything.
As you see, he just collapses dazed afterward. Let us leave.
Very
I'm
well.
gonna turn on.
What about the family? Won't they be a vulnerable spot? We don't need it to be a coherent story, merely a convincing one. You pig! My daughter! I do not care about your daughter, madam. As they will quickly, as you will all turn into clouds and fly away. We will have to do this 3 more times.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You see that there are alarms starting to ring now through the city as you hear people shouting for individuals to go inside. As you see the Emperor Brigade is out in the streets, mighty and resplendent in their armor. They truly look quite fantastic and quite threatening as well. Let me show you their portrait. Look at that.
Yeah, each of them is like a boss in Tyrants of Novigrads.
Yeah. As Amir will speak as your party flies along. We're going to, very simply, the plan is to modify their memory to convince them that they agreed to ally with us. There is going to be some momentary, strange dissonance there with their family's accounts and theirs, but, he smiles, we only need to convince their spellcasters that these commanders are not worth trusting. That one is a coward. He will doubtlessly try to surround himself with his men. We can use this source of chaos to allow us to make our move in. And if he's still alive after this, well, like you saw back there, he was not loyal to me. This will occur 3 more times.
Okay.
Fortunately, only once will Felipe deal more injury. As you see Morvan looking calculatingly at him. Do you have any desire to seek more permanent employment after this? Not at all.
He's a true adventurer at heart.
I am an, adventurer, yes, that is the word, not assassin. Ha ha ha!
Certainly not psychopath.
Definitely didn't worship Cormac there.
And definitely wouldn't have been accepted money to kill Cormac either.
Yeah. Felipe's a cool character, alright.
Felipe's like, there's gold on the table. Yeah, yes.
I'd be willing to play Felipe Kill You as a character.
Oh my god. Would be
It'd be
a very
pretty fun,
morbid
but-
character. As by the end of it, you only feel slightly disgusted by Felipe. Probably, I can't decide for you. Although, fortunately, this time he only cut off a finger instead of a hand. Unfortunately, it was a kid's thumb.
Why is it always... Okay.
The thumb is, if you harm an adult, that's just normal torture. If you harm a child, it shows that you cannot be bargained with. You must merely obey or die.
It's fairly sound logic.
God, I hate you all.
Listen,
No,
if
you
this
don't
is
need to
what...
argue with me. I'm already on board. Just know I am not happy.
Finally, he will lead you to one last Emperor Brigade commander, who you see has been armoring up with some kind of messenger there. He will gasp upon seeing the lot of you, only for Amir to blast the messenger's head off with an eldritch blast casually. Lodamir, I am activating you. Who says I would work for you? Lalelulelo.
Oh no, come on.
As you see something will kind of just, as you see, just kind of like,
The Patriots.
that's brilliant. How did you put a contingency on me? Huh, that's brilliant. So it dispels the magic. You really are a genius, Lodamir. You can thank Morvan for that. I need you to mobilize your forces. You will tell your forces that someone is attempting to actively usurp the throne and that the Emperor Brigade has been convinced otherwise. With the loyalty you've commanded during these purges, I am certain that you will come through spot-free. Thank you, Lodamir. How are you sure the other divisions will not overwhelm us, though? I have sown chaos in their ranks. It will not be enough to dissuade them from being directed, but it should slow them down, especially without their commanders. Do I want to know what you've done with them? They are good people, Lodamir, loyal to the Empire. If they are sacrificed, it will be necessary. Very well, Lodamir. He nods as if that's enough. Which for this guy it certainly is. I will move my forces there as fast as possible. To the palace, sir. Very well. He looks at you all. My Dragonborn cavalry are going to be there now, along with the Nausicaan cavalry. They will be able to blast open a front thanks to this commander's help. We will wait 30 minutes and then immediately depart. The usurper doubtlessly knows something is up, but she will be busy recalling any spellcasters. Her forces are doubtlessly marshaled now, but this was never going to be a quiet event. Let's return to the circle.
Let's.
Your party moves back to the circle, and you can see that the forces are ready. Czar seems to have procured many of the conscripts' basic weapons, mostly spears, although some have better quality swords and such, and battle axes. The criminal conscripts look very nervous. The leader of the convicts looks at you and nods, looking proud, as Amir will once again, as he comes closer to them, will whisper, "And remember, none of the as few as the conscripts alive as possible." Let us move. It's time.
Was Czar ever able to get his friend U Blue back on his side?
No,
No!
I'm sorry.
Do.
You guys remember U Blue? God. Frenchie.
Yes.
Wasn't this the one where I played a Dragonborn monk who committed suicide because they
Yeah.
drank a random potion? Because I had to fucking go, because it was like, I don't know, like 10
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Destiny, U Blue was so cool.
He was. As your group will quickly march, you see some Emperor Brigade taking place on the rooftops, only for them to be blasted by spellfire immediately. As your forces will run past them immediately.
We're starting?
Yes,
Okay, I cast Crown of Stars.
you cast Crown of Stars. As a circlet of stars will form around you. Immediately, 2 crossbow bolts will fly towards you, Renauld, as they target the obvious spellcaster. One will hit with
Target
a
the
20. Does
warlock.
that hit?
Hit with a 20? Yeah.
Okay, that will deal 6 piercing damage as it hits against your temporary HP. You feel it hit your armor heavily as you manage to turn just in time, feeling inspired by your own rousing speech. The huge group of people behind you roar as they will move forward, ceaseless of the small parrying fire, as you hear Malevolence shouting, along with Shinobu. It's just a distraction! Keep moving!
Alright.
As she sweeps her hand forward, and you'll see one of the rooftops will just ignite with fire as a huge wall of fire will just erupt on it. You hear the screams of people as they go over the edge of the rooftop, hitting the ground with a loud metallic clang, like a bell slamming. Your party is only a few hundred feet from the walls, and you can see large siege machinery will immediately erupt, instantly wiping out 10 convicts just like that.
Is this now time for this fog cloud? Do we think?
Huge green bolts whipping their way towards you. You see that the conscripts seem to want to break up, but the cavalry surround them, almost as if to hem them in as much as to guide their approach.
Wait for Amir or Morvan's signal.
We move now. Give us the fog cloud, Melissa. As your party moves in immediately towards the walls. I want a cannon blast on those gates! Do you hear me?
Fog cloud. 6th level.
Yes, sir! You see them beginning to hurriedly pre-sight the cannon, setting it up. Can we get some cover? As you see suddenly another ballista bolt will rip, hitting near where the cannons are, as you feel a momentary sense of your soul leaving your body as it almost strikes the powder kegs accompanying the cannon. You see the bolts are indeed lit with some glowing green fire. They're using their Zeracanian fire scorpions.
I cast fog cloud at 6th level.
As you cast Fog Cloud at 6th level, entirely obscuring the approach. Instantly you hear shouts for the spellcasters to attempt to dispel the Fog Cloud. Get rid of that thing!
Close enough to even do that?
Well, they're not rolling high enough to do that.
Okay.
As they will shout, we can't... we need some cover, damn it! Just fire the damn cannons! Yes, sir! As they begin blasting at the walls, and you see the cannonball that is made of adamantium will be fired first. And it literally rips a hole through the fog for just the briefest second, launching a huge funnel spinning around the blast of the cannonball. As the adamantite cannonball is almost too heavy to travel, but you see one of the dragon-born cavalry had the foresight to pack it with more gunpowder. As you see the cannon will smoke, crack a little in the barrel, but it will fire true. As the cannonball will strike the gate and blast it open, unearthing a huge hole. You see the gate's magic will just shatter, an explosion of sparks just cascading upon the gate, destroying the whole thing in one blow, as if the cannonball itself was magical. As immediately you see Amir's dragon sorcerers will launch magic within the opening, as much as they can without being able to see. As Amir will marshal his forces forward. The Emperor Brigade is coming up right behind you. Keep 10 conscripts on the cannon. Aye, aye, sir! As everyone will begin running forward as fast as you can. Are you doing anything except moving in as fast as possible?
I'm trying to think of spells to cast.
More attempts to dispel magic will be coming.
I think.
I'm going to be trying to get ahead of everyone a little bit with my faster speed.
Oh, so hang on, we're in the fog cloud, right?
Wait, no. I need some.
Yeah, we should be.
Yes, for now. Here we go. I think this is good. Nope, wrong one. What is it? This one? Yes, there we go. She
That's
cast
all
a global
Can that move?
invulnerability.
Yes, it's around you. So it's around the simulacrum.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, dude.
Although
I-
that
I-
can't protect a lot of us. That would only be able to protect some of us.
You do see some magic flying through the air, but most of it is thwarted by your fog cloud as they'll just keep shouting, "Get that fog cloud down and we can end them!" 6 seconds later, you see the fog cloud vanish, a successful dispel. You're still,
While
you're still
you're in
100
10
feet
feet
from
away-
the gate.
While you're in 10 feet of my simulacrum, you cannot be counterspelled, and you cannot be hit by any spell of level 5 or lower.
They're dispelling the magic of the fog cloud.
I know. I'm talking about, that's the rest of the party. So if there's spells you want to fire back, they cannot do anything to them.
Okay.
But we should just keep going, because this is a minute.
Melissa, give us another fog cloud.
Yeah, we're gonna need another one.
Alright.
It's all or nothing.
It's going to be a smaller one this time.
As you'll cast a 5th level one, now that you're closer, as instantly is blanketed. We're moving spellcasters from the western wing, you hear distantly, Melissa, through your observant feet. We only have 2 more chances of the dispel until they arrive. As they both fail, you feel them kind of sputter against your magic. As your party will clear through the gates along with your forces, you hear instantly Malevolence shift, morph into her dragon form alongside Shinobu, as you see very distantly some obscure dragon shapes take off into the air as they begin wreaking havoc within the fog cloud, incinerating men. They have provided an opening. Now move!
Go!
They
go,
will not be able to
go.
pursue us through the gates while they are there, and the Emperor Brigade will be coming up right behind them.
Can I play a song?
I'm playing a song right now.
Oh, you are?
Yes, do you have your playlist sounds turned off?
Oh, sorry. I'll open that. Okay, nice.
Your party and most of your conscripts will get within the gate. Will get within the gates here, and instantly you can see literal hundreds of the Impera Brigade coming your way in a tight phalanx formation, escorted by many spellcasters.
Shoot the cannon at them.
One cannon is still with you, and you see them immediately begin loading it, as the Nausicaan infantry and the Dragonborn infantry alike will all charge as one upon the mass of men, so many times bigger than them. Amir will look to the criminal conscripts. All of you on them as well. You see them begin to look fearful, but Amir will just speak again. If you do not attack them, we fail. The cavalry will assist you. They will run forward as one at that, as you see them leading him. And you see discreetly, to your shock, most of the Dragonborn cavalry will immediately peel off once they are in place. They are a distraction, let's move.
Oh, God. Why is lawful evil such a powerful alignment?
As your party continues rushing forward,
My next character is going to be lawful evil.
you find yourselves facing a large wall, which you see will immediately be blasted with a cannon fire as the conscripts will shout behind you. We made a hole for you, sir! The sorcerers will immediately expand that hole as you see one of them will literally create a door out of nothing onto the wall.
Oh, I love that spell.
They slam it open as your party rushes in. As to your shock, you see a single spellcaster there, immediately morphing into a dragon.
Oh, shit.
The Dragonborn cavalry immediately launch themselves at it. At some stairs, Melissa, you see 2 more spellcasters come down, and you see they too have the true forms of a dragon within them.
2 more!
We'll slay them all! For Amir! Sorcerers, aid
Careful!
them.
The other two are dragons as well!
We must continue moving. Criminal
So
cause.
I don't have time to just be blasting shit while we're moving.
Not unless you want to slow down. Do you
Nah,
think you can afford to
no,
slow
I
down
gotta,
here?
I gotta stay with the party. Although I could cast fly.
Felipe, kill you will speak. I am best not in pitched combat. I would suggest I sow conflict and chaos within their ranks. How does that sound? I'm not
Sure.
I'm not an upfront fighter. Very well.
Go for it.
You move along the twisting hallways as Morvan will speak. Here would be a good position. This is
Okay,
This is
this is what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast fly on me, Unthar, and actually Melissa, so that we can, blast shit and cast spells while also keeping up.
Okay.
This is a checkpoint. If you're able to fool them into thinking you are a scribe with your cane there, then you can use it to sabotage them from behind. Very well. Do not mind if I loot a little bit. Whatever you find you can keep in this area. Very well. Foolish rogue. I hope he dies.
Oh yeah. He's been through some shit, so doubt it.
Let me take that flight off Czar. He isn't flying right now.
So now the spellcasters of the group can cast spells while keeping up.
We will
Would
need...
it not be better to do the simulacrum over Unthar? Unthar's got a faster base speed.
Yeah, and most of my spells are relatively long enough range that I think I should go on the simulacrum.
Alright, if you want.
Oops. Very well. As I'll go in the simulacrum.
Globe of Invulnerability would have gone, because it's only a minute. I thought we were going to have a bit of combat out there, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, flight is gone?
No, Globe of Invulnerability's gone.
Okay. Damn. As your party will continue, and soon you'll come across your first encounter. As you'll see several spellcasters hurrying, trying to get to place, only to spot your party. We got some.
Any
Yeah.
true forms?
They're all dragonborn.
How many are there?
4 of them. They also seem to be followed by several kobold slaves who seem to be working for them. Morven will speak. They are blocking the way. We need to get through them. Let me draw out the hall for you, okay? Okay. Hall's very simple. It is square. Several doorways, but you see Morvan is concentrating out of the one they just came out of, specifically this one here.
Yep.
And you came from here, and I'm gonna move you down one. Give me a second. Whoop, sorry. Right here, and there are very neat pillars lining the hall here. Adding some beautiful terracotta design to this hall, as well as, well, actual architectural support.
Oh, we're already in initiative?
I'm about to roll initiative. Yes. Boop. Sorry, it's not that. I'm gonna move you, Mr. Cobalt Dragon Shield. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was from like a previous encounter on this map. Very well, let's roll it. Whoop! I will roll for all the NPCs. Everyone else roll.
That's a 4 to my collection of initiatives.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know what's breaking it, and I don't think I got an answer for for what module was breaking it. Yes. Okay.
No. I'm now 8 initiatives in a row without getting above a double digit
Okay.
on
Yeah,
the dice
it doesn't
roll.
look like the Dex tiebreaker matters here for the most part, from
Nope.
what I'm seeing. No. Okay. Let's begin. It's a complicated battle, so we'll have to move fast, okay? Fuck. Morvan will immediately fire off a rather abrupt crossbow bolt, not even phased. But unfortunately, he'll miss as... Actually, double check his ability. He has Assassinate. As he will immediately strike one of the spellcasters here. As you hear him shout as this spellcaster is hit for 12 piercing and 28 poison. They're hardy bastards.
Whoa!
As he immediately dives behind a pillar.
If he's assassinate, doesn't he also get a sneak attack trigger?
He does. So that'll be, let me roll the sneak attack. As that will be a 20 damage against this, Dragonborn Sorcerer. This Dragonborn Sorcerer will immediately, just without hesitation, cast Lightning Bolt.
Which one?
The one in initiative you can actually... Oh, yeah, I forgot. It doesn't show you the preview anymore.
And line?
This one. X.
Yeah, you know, as in, and what, is he getting 6?
It's at the intersection of grid.
Wait, you can do that?
You're supposed to do that. It's at the intersection of the grid.
Wait, so fireball is too wide? Oh, sorry, lightning bolt?
It can be
I
too
think
wide
so,
because it takes up half of each square. So if you fire in a
Holy
completely
shit,
straight
that
line,
spell's better than I thought it was.
Yeah, I will counterspell this with Simulacrum.
you will.
You know what
you're-
spell it doesn't beat though? Find the path.
Oh my god! Take that. I'm gonna delete that just because it's. Oh, I thought you posted find the path. I was gonna delete it because you immediately counterspell it, and you see one of the Dragonborn sorcerers will immediately try to counterspell that in return. Do any of you want to add to this counterspell chain? Actually, you know what? Asire will counterspell it. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. She has used one of her 5th levels during this so far. And then she just used a 3rd level. They will not continue the chain past that, as they will
Jesus.
let it end there. The first exchange. Go, slave! And you will yet have freedom. Yes! I want free! As he will run forward. I don't move very fast, though! Die! As he throws a spear. And misses. I don't have a spear anymore!
I feel almost bad killing them.
Don't.
Damn shit lizards, as he blasts the kobold
Shit
who just threw the spear. As he absolutely eradicates this kobold in 4 very strong eldritch blasts, all rolling very powerfully. Amir will also hide behind a pillar. Sergeant.
Get the
55
weak
feet.
one. Yeah, get the weak one.
You run through the halls, the light from the glass windows shining down upon you. This truly is a palace of the Black Sun. You never thought you'd get the chance to actually march through a Nilfgaardian capital like this, but you have the feeling Selkirk would be proud.
I love the Rightful Raging Glaive, is so good.
You see the Draconic
Are you ready?
Sorcerer will shield with the, I'm assuming you're attacking the injured one?
Yes.
He will shield with the first blow, but the second one will just go straight through the shield, and the third will critical hit him.
So his shield takes
severely
him up
injuring.
23?
Let me roll the-
Shield takes him to
I'm pretty
20
sure
AC.
I'm pretty sure Sergeant knows this is reckless, because it's in Rightful. That's what I thought
Yeah,
it was.
this is
Oh,
all
never
reckless.
mind. Oh, in that case, then he's fucking dead.
Never mind, he did.
And the budget, I guess, will go against that guy.
I think your butt hit was necessary to finish him off.
Was it? Okay, yeah, I'll just end my turn there.
Very well. Surround him. Aye, aye, sir! As this one will attempt to stab you.
Didn't he just walk into combat with Sergeant?
Yes, 'cause-
Yes, he did.
As he will slam your glaive into his face. Please. I want to live! As he attempts to spear you twice. Ha ha!
It's actually a pretty tanky kobold.
Does 19 hit?
Cool.
Does 19 hit, Sergeant? Yeah. Okay, so it will be resisted, so that'll be 3 damage. And the next one will be a crit, which will also be 3 damage once reduced.
Will be a crit.
What a crit.
You know what
With
we
the
need,
damage.
Unthar? Just Spirit Guardians, because that lasts for 10 minutes and just we walk through all of them.
Both missing, even though that he has advantage with pack tactics. As they surround you very expertly, it's an impressive marshalling of themselves against you, but obviously you're very strong and hardy, and these guys are very weak and puny. And they continue to miss with their spear attacks. Melissa!
My turn.
Yes!
I'm going to send a simulacrum to hover above Amir's head behind the thing, and I'm going to abuse the why fireball's really good. Because
What?
good luck counterspelling it when you can't see it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why can't they see it?
Because I'm hiding behind the pillar, and you don't need sight for fireball.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
The
What?
point you choose within range.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
Fireball
about that.
is bullshit like that.
That is
As
bullshit.
the DM furiously types into Google.
Yeah, furiously
What the
type into
fuck?
Google.
It's why you can use it. It's why you can use it while blind.
Sageadvice.eu. Jeremy Crawford says yes. Oh, that's so disgusting.
No.
I'm so disgusted.
I believe though I would be hitting Sergeant if he wasn't immune to fire, because I think my ability specials I have to
Immune
see
to
the
fire though, so
but he's
doesn't
immune to
matter.
fire. So
I hate you
Sergeant's
so
like,
much! That's amazing!
what's this?
Oh, just the fucking high, no sight pill fireball. Oh my god. That's fucking. Wow, I can't believe you've done
Alright,
this.
but now Destiny has ammo. Because he's gonna do that against us now.
Okay. So, these kobolds take 31 fire damage. This kobold is dead. This kobold takes 31 fire damage, and I still need to roll for one more kobold. Wait, you're dead. Why? Oh, wait, no, you took the damage. That's right. And this one will roll, and he will fail as well. He will take the 31 fire damage. Now we'll do the Draconic Sorcerers. That's one ultimate failure, so you know what? I'm just going to deal double damage because I'm kind of like that. One Draconic Sorcerer will take... let's see, this next one will take... Okay, he passed, so he will only take half damage. And let's see, he's resistant to lightning, okay. So,
That's from being Blue Dragonborns.
yep, and this blue dragonborn will save, and he will pass, so he will only take half. Melissa, now you get to actually go.
You fucked Group 2, Melissa. We're getting so many fireballs against us now.
I'm writing that
Dude,
down.
this is something which is I've pulled out.
It's just gonna reference Melissa.
Should have had them fireballing you in the fog cloud now, I hate you.
Just gonna move to here and fireball again.
Same place.
Same strat.
Okay, roll me that fireball again. Oh, these kobolds literally can't survive. So you just end their lives as you ruin their chances at freedom. Ultimately destroying them, leaving them no chance of escaping the slavery they were under.
They weren't gonna let them go.
They're not real people.
Aren't kobolds
Nice.
inherently evil?
No,
And Forgotten
there's still more.
Forgotten
They're
Realms,
still
they're prone
mortal.
to evil, but okay, as you severely injure these draconic sorcerers as
Remember
well.
Tuck? I remember Tuck.
Anything else, Melissa, as you
Yeah,
absolutely
you-
eviscerate this force.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm hovering with both casters back. We're gonna go one. Where can we go? I'm trying to figure out somewhere I can be that I can see without. We'll hover here, and we'll hover here.
Amir will shout to the spellcasters, "Surrender or die!" They will put up their hands.
Okay.
Okay. He will nod to Zar, and Zar will walk up, and then, without warning, cut the three of their heads off in quick succession.
Oh, okay.
See this? This is my shocked face.
No, I'm just gonna say. This way we don't have a prong from behind.
As your party moves on further within the palatial offices, Crap, now I
I'm
need
liking
to...
this mid guy more and more. He's doing everything that we need to do. You don't have to worry about people attacking us behind. It's just so good.
Look, man, you couldn't have done this shit.
Do I have everyone here? I hope I
think-
do. I think...
Yeah.
I didn't want to accidentally delete someone. It's kind of hard when I've made such a mess of the screen. Yes, there's 9
Felipe's
people.
outside, right?
Felipe is at that checkpoint back there,
Okay.
He's
trying to
out-
wreak havoc by
shit up.
posing as a bureaucrat. Which, he could almost be without the hat, couldn't he? With the cane and shit. And keep in mind, he also dresses very nicely in general, with very thinly disguised armor underneath his clothing.
All right.
Okay, let me delete this drawing. Boop. As your party moves on quickly, and you find yourselves in the true core of the palatial offices as you step through a door adorned with glass. Holy shit, they adorn their doors with windows here.
Whoa.
As you will immediately rush into a room, running
It
at max.
almost makes you forget all the systematic oppression.
Yeah. Almost. As your party rushes into the room, and let me reveal the map to you. As you find yourself immediately confronted by a formation of the Emperor Brigade. You'll go no further. You're gonna choke on 3 pounds of steel.
Is that all you could afford?
Those are some pretty light spears.
Wait. Why is it every time we fight someone they use the same lane line?
Can you?
Is there a convention you guys go to for this?
Got a double digit.
Wow. Can't believe you called me out like that, Cubs.
Me too.
Is there like a convention you go to?
Is there like a DM convention you go to where you get these lines?
Melissa, you get to go first, Smile.
Just to kill everyone. Have fun.
Do I see any of them casters?
None of these look to be casters. They're all clutching heavy shields and heavy-looking swords.
Well,
Oh god.
we'll just ignore
Oh,
Zara as well.
Very well.
Yeah, I mean you're flying, so you can just go above us.
It's fine.
They do have
Just freeze.
Okay.
69.
Hang on. There is one thing. They do have advantage against this in their formation, as a formation does give them benefits. Okay. So this is the first one. First one is a success, taking half damage. Second one is a failure, taking full damage, killing him instantly.
And frozen.
Yes, and now it's just a frozen statue. The third one will fail, also being instantly frozen. Let me mark him dead. Okay, and then the next one. Okay, and the next one was a crit success. So I'm gonna be mean and only give him a quarter damage since I give you a double back there.
Sure.
I feel like that's been an established
I think that's
rule now.
Anything else, Melissa?
It gets both lines.
Oh yes, sorry.
It's a giant con.
Now I gotta roll that again. Here, give me a dash, so I can give myself space in between the other saves. Okay, crit success from 2 of them.
Did the other two at least die?
So give me a second. I'm gonna deal slash R 100 D20 keep highest one. Oh, space. That'll give me a 20, and I'll apply it to both of them. Apply damage, and then these other 2 will pass, only taking half.
Wow, that line did much better than the other line.
Hold firm! Nilfgaard stands! Anything else, Melissa?
That was just my simulacrums.
Oh no.
Oh god
Don't
damn
do
it.
it. Don't do it.
I'm
No,
very tempted.
Are we fire and icing?
don't do it.
I think save your simulacrums, fucking,
Save my own over channel.
yeah, over channel.
I think we want you guys. Even without you blowing another set of spells.
Fire and ice!
As you
Oh.
blast all these guys, once again, as you know what, these guys just completely disintegrate. They're gone. Like they're
Yep.
gone, kid.
Melted.
As you see shards of bloody ice will explode everywhere as it just seems to phase through you with Melissa's powerful abilities, even causing shrapnel to miss you. As these will all be dex saves, and oh my god, they all fucking fail.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, they had advantage too.
Maybe one day I'll get a turn.
I think they got some freezer burn, mate.
Wonderful.
And then Sergeant and Czar clean
Anything
up.
else, Melissa?
I think I've done enough damage for now. I'll end my turn.
Sergeant.
Running, jumping, smashing.
As you slam into the first one immediately,
And where's my? There it is.
you will strike him, dealing with your goring attack 10 piercing, as he will be knocked back, as he will have to roll against your strength mod. That is a failure, as he will be knocked back 10 feet, was it?
Yes.
Okay, as he will be knocked on the corpse of his friend and knocked prone.
Reckless, this guy.
That will end him. He is dead.
And then butt hit the other guy. Woohoo!
20, 25, 30. Hey! Don't think I forgot about you.
Oh my god. As you explodinate his head, literally breaking the armor and shattering into bits, as the other one looks horrified. Please, spare me!
And then Czar
Can
goes
Sergeant
in.
just sit on him or something just to finish him?
Very well. Drop your weapons. The Emperor Brigade will, guardsman will drop his
The
weapon.
one guy that's left.
And
Czar,
then Czar's
disarm-
gonna walk
Disarm
up.
him. As Czar rips his arms off.
Yep.
Czar rips, flail
Czar rips
around
his arms off and just starts beating him with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, is he like Jimmy? Does he get beaten to death by his own skull?
Czar
This is
definitely
just
is more of a
impossible.
combat character.
It's like a
great.
father in fun combat.
Everyone line up. We need to be ready to move in. Melissa, get away from the door. You're a spellcaster.
I thought we were going to somewhere else.
I'm a
Czar will shove
spellcaster
you
too,
aside,
smile.
Winthar. Amir will move back here. This guy is
Renaud,
dead.
frontlining.
Very well.
I'm a spellcaster, smile.
Okay. As as Czar will slam the door open, and you will see a rather shocking sight inside. As let's see, why isn't? Okay, there we go. That's why it wasn't revealing. Whoop. As you glance inside and you see they've taken formation. Melissa, all three of these Nilfgaardian spellcasters,
Yep.
they are actually dragons.
3 dragons among them. The casters are dragons. Be careful.
They're speaking nonsense. End them. As once again, we roll initiative. Whoop. Copy all of you. And whoop. Okay.
Back to normal initiative rolls at least.
Oh, I didn't even go.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, so the
Ooh,
plus
19,
0
let's go.
and the plus 2 before the plus 8.
Wonderful. Okay. Let's begin. Ronald, you get to go first this time as you react first as the door slams open. You
What
see them
is
ready.
the range for 60 feet, damn it.
All this paperwork, it's going to take so long to organize after this fight is over. Can it, Morvan? We'll just have the slaves take care of it. Understood.
I hate counterspell. Fucking.
You want to cast?
I want to cast Mass Suggestion.
Well, you'd only have to. Theoretically, you cast I counter.
You want to do that?
We're assuming you remain here. Only ones within range.
By the way, confirming normal session time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll be able to finish this encounter if Father can, if Ronald can clean his, hurt himself up.
Well, it's 60 feet, so I'm gonna be within range regardless.
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I want to cast Mass Suggestion.
Okay.
Wouldn't that drop concentration on fly?
No, it's not concentration.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's great.
Immediately just counterspell. Whoop.
Oh, the
It's
first
a
one.
6th level spell.
No,
Six
first
level.
one I got covered. First one I will negate entirely with
You
my
will negate it entirely. Okay.
with Simulacrum.
Okay, that's I will deduct his spell slot. The next one will then counterspell. What's the DC on this?
DC 16.
That one I will be counterspelling.
Very well. So that's another one. So the one to the left, and then finally the one to the bottom will counterspell.
That's 65 feet, mate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never
that
mind.
one's in 65 feet.
Okay, so you managed to get off a Mass Suggestion. So go ahead and ping Mass Suggestion.
So it's 12 creatures, so I want to target the 4 groups in front of me. Or sorry, 3 groups in front of me, because that's 12 creatures.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's not pinging. Huh.
Can't you only get 10 because it's 60 foot range? Or is it 60 foot first target and then 30 foot from chaining?
Mass Suggestion, 12 creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
So you get 10, avoiding the last one.
So these two wouldn't be affected, but the rest of these would.
But that way you avoid the third counter spell.
It won't ping.
Spellbook Mass Suggestion. It's the 5th. It's under 5th.
In that case, if I
level?
wanted to, in that case, I would probably move down here, so I'm like still out of range of the
here.
3rd guy.
It's because you weren't. It's because you didn't have You didn't have it set up right for your pack magic.
Oh.
Or your whatchamacallit, the
Mystic Arcanum.
Yep.
So I would have.
You'd be in range of that guy now.
So it would have been like closer to here.
So what? You get as many here.
Can I not do that?
No, you gotta go there and just take your
You're on a bookcase. Do you think you can walk on a bookcase?
I'm flying.
Fair point.
I think you can't get better than 10. I think you get screwed by positioning.
DM will
Well,
skip your turn if you do not pick a place.
Okay, I'm just gonna take what I got before.
Okay,
Yeah,
10 people.
Look, he's got that's his line of denial.
Okay. Okay, that is with advantage in their formation. Oof. Okay, so that's 2 failures, but 2 crit successes so far. And then those are, let's see. And then the last 4 are 1 failure, and then 2 failures. Okay. What do you want to say with your suggestion?
This is the true Amir. Join us and you will be rewarded.
Give me a second. I need to check something. These two, Impera Brigade will immediately begin thinking, yes, it's the true Amir. We have to put him in place. Meanwhile, this, Nilfgaardian mage will just smile. You felt him come under your influence, Renauld. But it seems that he isn't affected by the knowledge that it isn't the true Amir.
What about join us and you will be rewarded?
Unfortunately, that does not help.
Fuck.
Yeah, but these two will defect as some. I will mark them appropriately. It has to be him. Haven't you noticed how many suspicious things? You see one of the spellcasters roll their eyes. Get them. I believe
then
it
I
is
take
the real
cover.
Amir. It's because you've been befuddled with his charm.
I take cover.
Okay, as you take cover behind the bookcase. Now we can move. Asire will simply, can't run through the, boop, boop. Will run as much as she can, and she will peer out from Actually, she will be here. She'll appear out from behind us. Actually, she doesn't need to see you with fireball. That's
I
right.
targeted 10 creatures and only 2 defected? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I gave them the crit success where they could help on their group.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, but that's the way we've had it, mate.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a thing for non...
Crit successes and failures. Feels bad. Okay, a sire will fireball the closest ones oh, what the
You
fuck?
could set it up on top of this bookcase to get a lot more.
That's a good point. Give me a second. Something's gone horribly wrong. I accidentally deleted our fireball at some point.
Oh.
And also
Do
2
you
of
need
them...
me? Do you need me? I could offer my fireball, but
Okay, whoop.
2 of them have already counterspelled.
Right.
And she isn't in sight because she's hiding behind a bookcase, so fuck those guys.
exactly.
Deck saves, that is a, okay. That is 1 success, so that will be, halved and, that will be halved. Oops. Fuck. Nope. Okay. One at a time. Half, and then, half, and then, let's see, that one is a failure, so that takes the full 23. And this one will take the full 23. Melissa, you can see from a distance. Actually, the bookcase is in the way, so you don't see. Actually, you wouldn't be able to tell their... Actually, no, because their dragon forms would be poking out. You would see, Melissa, that their dragon forms don't appear to be injured, as if this is some kind of, like, form of wild shape, almost. Only they've wild shaped into human sorcerers.
Okay.
The Emperor Brigade will begin to show off their abilities, as they will get to move 15 feet collectively in their formation. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And,
Well, they have abilities. I thought they were just good at dying.
next, Nilfgaardian Mage. He will move along as quickly as he can. And he will ping a fireball aimed, covered by the bookcases, aiming for your group. As you are not the only one who can cast Fireball, Smile.
Yep.
The deck save.
Give me a second. Let me place it. Oh, it does go around cover, so I need to put it on an intersection of grids, though. So I'm going to move that in a second. Okay. Oh, fuck.
I wish it was a projectile so I could just swallow it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Can it be here and still hit everyone? Yes. Okay. So everyone gets to make deck saves. Everyone!
Man, taking cover was completely useless.
Sweet saves.
So, Melissa, do you have advantage on those saves or nay?
Nope.
Okay.
But both of us will use the level 1 thingy to
Absorb elements.
So that'll
Very
be
good.
half to each. Let's see. Unthar will fail, taking 22 fire damage. Sergeant will blink and nothing happens. Renault,
Sorry. Fuck.
I believe that is a success, as you will only take half.
Yay.
And now we will deal with the NPCs. Amir will save. And
How much temp HP is it? We're not supposed to get.
23.
Amir will pass because he has advantage, so he will only take half. Morvan will get advantage, but he will fail anyway, so he will take the 22 fire damage. Czar has resistance to fire, and he passes. Actually, no, that's a failure. So he will take half. And then Asire will roll, and so that is a crit fail, so oof. Might lose Asire here.
Jesus.
Unthar, you blink. How dare they use Fireball against you?
How dare they use Fireball against us? These are our own tricks against us.
For shame.
Why did you have to reveal that to them, Melissa?
Hey, Unthar, you just moved through a bookcase, Smile.
Oh, okay. They were kind of like tables.
Yeah, you didn't accept my fly.
That's fine. Whatever.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna put down some bloody terrain walls.
Oh.
You should be able to see through them, but
Renault! Con save!
I don't need to make con saves anymore, bitch.
I need you to make a con save, Renault.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Anybody else concentrating?
No, I think both of the things.
Nope.
Here, I put walls through all the bookcases so you don't accidentally cheat.
Wonderful.
And they're terrain walls, so they only block vision if you walk
Nice.
through. If you look through 2 of them, so that's nice. Well, I don't think they have token vision turned on this map, so it doesn't even matter. It just will block movement here. Oh wait, does it work on the observer? Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
It's fine. We just know we can't walk through bookcases.
Very well.
We got
Linthar, what would you like to do, sir? You can see these guys here, but the rest are obscured from your vision thanks to bookcases.
The ones I can see, the gentleman in the bottom left, I would like to cast.
Bookcase on the bottom left, you can see these 2 guys.
Oh, well, the one that's injured then.
Tolviden, okay. He will make the wisdom save, and he will fail absolutely, as he will take 17 necrotic damage. Yelling as he does so. It sounds animalistic, like a dark growl.
Oh, I do love these D12 you got there, Linthar.
Yes, I do love rolling a 48 with higher damage than my D12s. That's all I can do.
Okay. Very well. They will continue to move, and each turn they get to move up 15 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, 3. And then one will, and then they will just in their. Actually, no, they can't dash. That's right, not information. Sergeant.
Like everyone else, I'm gonna walk through the bookshelf.
Join the party.
He really had to.
I can fly.
Fuck bookshelves, they don't need to exist.
Actually, you know what? Let me undo that. Oh wait, fuck, I can't undo. Actually,
Can we
move
have
back,
our counterspell
Sergeant?
slots back? Because they couldn't counterspell. The bookshelves would have been in the way.
Fuck, you're
Well,
right. Yeah, go ahead.
I
And put
need
them
to
back.
see them in order to cast.
Okay, that's
mass
a good point.
suggestion.
That is a good point. So
You have to
Renauld.
line up, yeah.
Okay, so give me a second. And okay, there we go. So here I'm gonna scribble out these bookcases because they are fucked. That is a good point. Whoop! This bookcase is gone. This bookcase is gone. This bookcase is gone. And this bookcase is gone. And you know what? For good measure, fuck this desk. Okay, now you may go.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Can you get rid of this bookcase as well? Because this bookcase definitely got hit by that fireball.
Oh yeah, that's a very good point, Melissa. Thank you. Fuck. Oh wait.
Okay.
Fuck this bookcase. Fuck this desk and this carpet. It's a lovely carpet. Strixon
This
worked
one.
very hard on this map, guys. I paid $10 for this map.
Money well spent is you just
Fuck
scribble
your
on it like a
couch.
child.
Reckless against the mage. Oh my god, he is dead.
Okay, first
Oh
to
my
20
God, he's
as
dead.
you knock him out, and suddenly you see he'll shed his skin as you see this guy get slammed back, as do these guys. As where there was once a mage, there is now a very angry-looking dragon.
Which then gets crit.
Yeah, he's getting.
Joy, motherfucker.
As they slam onto the Fury Remains, as you then crit him for 20 and
15
35, and then an additional.
24.
Why did it do 2 damage fields there?
I don't know.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, and then he'll get hit for an additional 24.
Alright,
Should
and my
I
turn.
holy weapons sergeant for this encounter?
Okay. Oh my god! Frank's a dragon! That's so cool!
Frank's a dragon.
That's why he's a faker, guys! We have to end him! If you... Yes, go ahead. What? I don't want him attacking me up close. Okay. As this guy will move up and begin attacking.
Oh no,
As
sorry.
as you slice into him, injuring him with your reaction. It's like, what? I'm on your side!
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
As a reaction, just stab him. Just like,
Fury of the battle. Fury of the battle.
As he will attempt to take down the dragon. Longsword, both missing. Amazing.
why the hell did we get the shit guard?
This dragon will breathe
Because crit successes exist.
in and will fly over you. Whoop.
Because you used your reaction.
I saw
Here we
someone
go.
move in my range. It was instant.
As it flies overhead, going towards Renauld, as it speaks in common. You are charming them. As it will first bite. Actually, you know what? It's going to acid breath you. Make me a DC 14 deck save.
Okay.
Oh my god. You know
Action
what, Ronald?
dodge!
Nothing! You
Right back
take
in
no
his face.
damage
Ha!
as it looks in shock. Impossible. No one could dodge that.
Oh.
No, it's just a wall of acid. And you just see Renault just stand there, and it all misses him. Just like, I don't need a dash.
As he
He's
just
an old man, so like he ain't got no attack.
Ronald, do you just like make a drill with your sword or something?
Yeah, sure.
Just like drill through the acid so it goes around you in a big cone.
No, just one slice with the sword, just like
Oh
down
man,
the
it's
middle.
gonna be
just
a
pass.
while till my next turn.
Okay. Melissa.
Alright. Simulacrum will move.
I think we better end it on Melissa destroying them on her turn, okay? So, Melissa, go ahead.
Kill this
I'll
dragon.
move the Simulacrum.
I'm sorry, Unthar?
Yeah, let her kill this dragon.
You look at the dragon going towards Renault, and you see him, you blink as you see Renault just completely dodge an entire jet
I
of
will
acid.
miss with the first fireball.
Yep, first firebolt will miss. I thought you were supposed to be a powerful wizard.
I know, right? Then back
Bonking.
up to. Yeah. Actually, this. Yeah. Then I'll move in, and I will miss my firebolt as well. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Never mind. Sorry, cancel that. Cancel the miss. Pardon?
it
You said
looks
powerful
it looks
wizard.
as the firebolt whizzes by and grins, and then its head explodes from the fire as it just collapses to the ground. Frank!
No. Oh, Frank!
As it will
I
be
will
there with Melissa. Do you want to move? Or, okay, you have, and then you end your turn. Very well. We will end today's session there, gentlemen. And next session,
Destiny,
with
this is
luck,
why you don't mock me.
we will reach the end of the Nilfgaard arc.